Alright guys, so it's Jefe. This is part 2 at the BALDERAS Apiary. Kind of a recap since my phone overheated in the sun. It's 89 degrees. And before I was able to get to the second hive, starting from your right, going to the left, that would actually be hive number 1. Anyway, before I got to it, the camera phone turned off. So I need to look up a way to record in the blazing hot sun without my phone overheating. You know, I've tried things like putting towels on the back of it or covering it. There's got to be a better way. I'm sure there's something really easy to do. Probably need a better camera, but anyways. So I just wanted to do a recap of what I've done. Neither hive, so I got the double deeps. The double deeps are the only 2 full hives there. The boxes next to the double deeps, the single deep brood boxes, they're just boxes that are there. Just to have out here so I can use them if I need them, or when the splits are ready to move to a box. I've got a couple of them out here. Of course, I need to make a note that I only have one top, and the pallets serve as the bottom. But back to my point, the 2 hives out here, neither one of them are ready for supers. There's too many frames on the end, and the top brood box are just foundation or comb, with just very little going on, but all the bees look good. I found brood in them, especially in this one here on the left. A lot of brood in the top box. So what I did is just feed them. I have a feeder in that empty box to the left, right there. This is a single frame feeder. It was empty, so I added just a little bit in there, but I took the feed can that was about 75% full, that I took off one of the nukes over here on the left earlier this week or last week, and I used that to fill the 2 jars up. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of that stuff first because I don't want it to ferment. I've mixed it with water, and so let's go ahead and try to get the bees to use it while they can before I lose it, because that syrup is not cheap. The third from the left nuke box, pro nuke box, had a feeder on it, and it probably had a gallon of feed in it when I left it there, and it was 99% empty. So they took that down, and I did not open those boxes, the nukes, up at all. They all have a lot of traffic coming in and out. It seems like there's some guard bees there when I walked in front of it. I just want to leave it alone, but I do know they took the syrup in that third box. What else did I do? Oh yeah, so this first, the hive that I'm focused on right there in the middle, the one on the far right, that pallet, I did change the pallet out. So that pallet has the W clips that are sunk down on the boards, so now the box pretty much sits flush all the way around the bottom where it contacts the pallet. So there's not a big gap there. Now, I didn't put that center board perfectly in the center, so there's a little hangover on the far right side, but it's still closed all the way around. So I'm pretty happy with that. And when I'm not tired, I can come back out and take that pallet and replace the center board with the one that I have dadoed out, where the W clips will fit on there, and then the boxes will sit flush all the way around. And I'll change it out. with this one here on the left, which was pretty easy. I should do that before I put a super on there, so I'm glad I did it. Basically, I just pulled the pallet back with the box, both boxes on there. Took the top box off and put it on the empty box next to it. Picked the bottom box off the pallet and just place it on the new pallet that was directly in front of it, which was placed exactly in the old spot. So the bee shouldn't have any problem coming back to it. And I have little holes, probably, you know, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch drilled in all the corners for both boxes on the floor. So if the box is leaning back or leaning forward or sideways, it should drain from any rainwater and stuff like that. So that's a concern. I say all the boxes. I mean, the pallet on the left has not had that done yet, and the pallet that's behind the box on the right have not done that either yet. But if you notice the pallet here, you just slide up a little. It's kind of leaning back a little bit, but I think that's okay because there's at least 3 holes in the back, in each corner and then in the middle. So I'm just rambling on. It's been a long day. This is my 3rd apiary to work on the day. A lot of driving. This is close to home, so I'm looking forward to getting back home. And I think tomorrow I may go out to the cow pasture and back out to the Savannah apiary, since those are further away up north, and feed those guys and just kind of check them out, because if it rains again, I may not be able to get out there for another week. And so I want to make sure that the ones that have jars that need to be filled, I fill those, and if there's any of them that need to be moved to boxes, any of the nukes, I can do that. But outside of that, thank y'all for watching. I do enjoy doing this. It's just kind of weird, I know, this is not professionally made, but I like putting them out there. Honey Jefe, that's Honey Boss. That's Honey with a J. That's Jeff with 1 F between 2 E's. I'm the Honey Boss, and this is my office. Have a great day.